Welcome, everyone, to Friday Evenings Young at Heart. This is session number 172, and I'm Father James DeLucio with the Paulist Fathers, ready, willing, and able to share with you nursery rhymes, stories, songs, poems, Mother Goose, Aesop's fables, Lewis Carroll, limericks, larks, and such, and other things, to keep us all young at heart. Today, I'm starting a series for the next 3 sessions, counting tonight, of Halloween stories. And this first is one of my very, very favorites. It's a beautiful little book, and it's fun, and it's called The Little Old Lady Who Wasn't Afraid of Anything. And the wonderful author is Linda Williams, and the wonderful illustrator is Megan Lloyd. You can tell already from this great cover photo picture that it's a wonderfully illustrated book. Now, it's recommended, according to the book publisher, which is Harper Trophy, recommended for ages 4 to 8. I, however, like to promote it as 4 to 8 and beyond. So I hope perhaps you are familiar with the story. You have your own copy. It's available in paperback. It's quite affordable. And maybe you already have a reference to when you first encountered this delightful one. I, for my part, didn't encounter it until well into my adulthood, and I would say maybe just 20 years ago, as I was searching for a fun Halloween book to share, to give as a gift to my nieces and nephews. And I found this, and I've read it almost every October since. So I'm very happy to share it with you. Little promotion for the book. I think you're going to love it. And if you have really young kids, they particularly love it as well. And for the older ones who like to do illustrations, I think Megan Lloyd's illustrations are a wonderful way to kind of copy and try your best at it, and then kind of eventually, as artists do, start with imitation and then move on to their own particular creativity. So here we are, The Little Old Lady Who Wasn't Afraid of Anything, by Linda Williams and illustrated by Megan Lloyd. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. So let's take a nice good look at her and how wonderfully she's illustrated, so full of color and cute and quite attractive in a offbeat kind of way, don't you think? Now, one windy afternoon, very important detail, one windy afternoon, the little old lady left her cottage and went for a walk in the forest to collect herbs and spices, nuts and seeds. So let's see her leaving her cottage. Now pay attention. Look at the details, so important. The details are so important. Take a nice, good look at this wonderful picture. Do we see, obviously, the height of autumn, maybe even late autumn, because all the leaves have lost their reds and oranges and yellows, and they're turning kind of brown. You can see there, but look, she's got a little garden there, and it looks like she's already picked the corn and the things, so she's going for nuts and seeds together for the winter. Pay attention to other details. I won't point them out. I'll let you take a good look at them. Okay, so off we go. She walked so long and so far that it started to get dark. There was only a sliver of moon shining through the night. The little old lady started to walk home. Here she is. Can you find the sliver of the moon? It's hiding, but you should be able to see it. Isn't that delightful? Just a little scary, not too, but we're bold because we're following the little old lady who wasn't afraid of anything. Suddenly, she stopped. Right in the middle of her path were two big shoes, and the shoes went clump, clump. There they are. Do you think she looks afraid? Surprised? Bold? Courageous? All right, take another look. You have to interpret the illustration. Clump, clump goes the shoes. Get out of my way, you two big shoes. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady. On she walked down the path, but behind her she could hear two shoes go clump, clump. There you go. What expression do you find on her face? I think she's true to her words. I don't find her looking frightened at all, do you? A little farther on, the little old lady stumbled into a pair of pants, and the pants went wiggle, 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 wiggle. Can you wiggle? Did you do your exercise today? If not, better join me. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Get out of my way, you pair of pants. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady, and she walked on. There you are. There. She looks bold and courageous, just like you, right? Just like you. But behind her, she could hear two shoes going clomp, clomp, and one pair of pants going wiggle, 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 wiggle. Farther still, the old lady bumped into a shirt, and the shirt went shake, shake. Can you do that? Shake, shake. Get out of my way, you silly shirt. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady. And on she walked, a little bit faster. There, what expression do you find on her face now? What do you think? I think she looks annoyed. But behind her, as she walked, she could hear two shoes going clomp, clomp, one pair of pants going wiggle, 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 and one shirt going shake, shake. A little ways on, the little old lady came upon two white gloves and a tall black hat. And the gloves went clap, clap, and the hat went nod, nod. Get out of my way, you two white gloves, and you, tall black hat. I'm not afraid of you, she said. And on she walked, but a little bit faster. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes going clomp, clomp, 1 pair of pants going wiggle, 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 1 shirt going shake, shake, 2 gloves going clap, clap, 1 hat going nod, nod. By now, the little old lady was walking at a very fast pace. She was very near her cottage. When she was startled by a very huge, very orange, very scary pumpkin head. And the head went boo, boo. This time, the little old lady did not stop to talk. She did not stop at all. She ran. But behind her, she could hear 2 shoes going clomp, clomp, 1 pair of pants going wiggle, 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 1 shirt going shake, shake, 2 gloves going clap, clap, 1 hat going nod, nod, and 1 scary pumpkin going boo, boo. The little old lady did not look back. She ran as fast as she could, and she didn't stop to catch her breath until she was safe inside her cottage with the door locked. She sat in her chair by the fire, and she rocked and rocked. It was so quiet in her cottage before the knock, knock at the door. Should she answer it? Well, she was not afraid of anything. So she went to the door and she opened it. There she is, just about to open the door. Would you? And what is there when the door was opened? 2 shoes going clomp, clomp, 1 pair of pants going wiggle, 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 1 shirt going shake, shake, 2 gloves going clap, clap, 1 hat going nod, nod, and 1 scary pumpkin head going boo, boo. I'm not afraid of you, said the little old lady bravely. What do you want, anyway? We've come to scare you. You can't scare me, said the little old lady. Then what's to become of us? Said the pumpkin head, suddenly looking unhappy. Great picture, huh? And look at our little old lady. She's as calm can be. Extraordinary person, don't you think? Don't you wish you'd know her too? Maybe you do. I have an idea, said the little old lady. She whispered into the pumpkin's ear. The pumpkin's head nodded, and its face seemed to brighten. The little old lady said, "Good night," and closed her door. And she whistled on her way to bed. There she is, whispering a secret to the pumpkin head. The next morning, when she woke up early, she went to her window and she looked out into her garden. And what do you think she saw? 2 shoes that go clump, clump. 1 pair of pants going wiggle, 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 wiggle. 1 shirt going shake, shake. 2 gloves going clap, clap. 1 hat going nod, nod. And 1 scary pumpkin head going boo, boo. There she is, looking out her window. And they scared all the crows away. And this is what became of them, as you shall see. Aha! Isn't that fun? They became a pumpkinhead scarecrow. Such a clever lady, don't you think? Now, did you pay close attention to that second picture? Where did you think all those items came from? Do you remember? Here, I'll let you see one more time. Take a close look. I bet you can find them. Thank you so much for joining me. I had great delight in sharing this with you. Next Friday, another Halloween treat. And we hope today's session filled you with a great spirit of being young at heart. God bless everybody. Stay healthy. If you go out, even in the woods, wear your masks. Take good care, stay safe and healthy, and God bless. Good night, everyone. Bye.